Heard my time coming right before.
Finally got a big black face like a Charlemagne or a Banks to sit down with and get his lick back. And boy, when I tell you, did he get his lick back? Ooh, not only did he shame the culture, he kind of somewhat embarrassed my boy Banks, man. Ran circles around my guy. Cause my guy came with honor.
Yo, yes, your boy Central Store 1000. You rock with Stars 1000 ENT. Yes, a new day, new opportunity, man. Hope all is well with everybody. Yeah, man, we're finna chime in for a second, man. Been all up and down the timeline the last few days, man. Those who are familiar with the New York guy, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and this whole situation. He done sat down with Atlanta's podcast, the Big Bang Black, Duct Tapes. I think the CEO of Duct Tape Entertainment, you know what I mean, out of Atlanta. Been doing this thing for a minute now, podcast, and now that he done transitioned over to that from the rap, right? They sat down, did a little interview, and now you got guys like Charleston White. I know a lot of y'all familiar with him. He kind of on the internet hollering 6ix9ine and exposed the black hip-hop culture and this and that and the third. Like I say, man, I miss over here to the youth and misguided, man. Anybody who take heed. And don't get it twisted now. A lot of stuff Charleston White said, I know a lot of people hate the guy. A lot of stuff I hear this brother say on the internet, he keep it real, which he says a character. Who knows when he trolling, who he ain't, which I can care less, but a lot of things I see him say, like, to get off topic for a second, I seen the man post something. It was a real matter of fact. Not too long ago, he was saying how the black female don't respect black men, and I go to the comment and so many people agreeing with what Charleston's saying, facts and all this, he right and all this and that, and the third, like, damn, what kind of black women y'all raised around? That's why I tell my youngest man, believe none of what you hear, half what you see, man. Especially on this internet, homie. You know what I mean? Because I get respect from a lot of black women, especially in my circle, from grandmama, rest in peace, to mama still here with me. I thank the Lord for that. Wifey, I got female cousins that check in on me about a daily, homie. They love me, respect me. Now, it's vice versa. I love and respect them. So it's different. Everybody ain't the same. A lot of people love to put everybody in a bubble. And that's what I'm finna get at with this video. Like, he's saying that Tekashi done exposed the hip-hop culture. How? Tekashi ain't said nothing that we don't already know. Man, I watched most of that interview because I seen it was up and down the timeline the past 2 days. So yesterday I sat down and really checked it out for the most part. And Tekashi ain't said nothing. Tekashi came in the game, right, for real hip-hop heads, real fans of hip-hop. We never took Tekashi serious. So he seemed like, to me, he had his feelings about what he did. And those who are familiar with what the brother did, he took the stand on a few guys out of a gang he was repping. I believe it was a 9-Trey gang, blood set out of New York. The guy shot it with one of his big dogs that he was running around with. And I did agree with what Tekashi said, how when they were trying to say he sent them guys to prison. Them guys older, they sent themselves to prison. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Tekashi come in with all the colorful teeth in his mouth, the colorful hair. So real hip-hop fans didn't even look at him, take him serious. You know what I mean? We looked at him as a clown. We ain't trying to clown a young brother, teach his own, but that's just a fact. And the guys he on here so-called exposing, 21 Savage, never took serious. Looked at as a clown. This is the same guy who was at the slut walk with Amber Rose, holding up a sign saying, I'm a hoe too. So Tekashi, he in the same boat as you, he's a clown. To real hip-hop fans now. The same with Young Thug. He come in, been wearing dresses, hubby, bae, lipstick, fingernail polish. We didn't take this guy serious in hip-hop. So by him exposing him, he's another clown. So how he's exposing hip-hop, Charles? You know what I mean? I'm an 80s baby, man. My top 5 dead alive, bro. Rest in peace to Tupac. Been dead for what, since the 90s, 94, 95? Music still to this day. There's a few of his songs that my baby's only 11 years old and 5. They might know the words to Dear Mama, these type of songs. Still alive to this day. These guys, Tekashi, 21 Savage, and these guys' music dead now. So you think another 10, 15, 20 years? I doubt it, bro. So they not a part of hip-hop. They not no big dogs in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? We looked at these guys as clowns. Because that's how they came in the game. Teach his own.
I was going through a phase when I was bumping gunner. I done finally touched some pounds and now I'm road running. Posted up at Robert T. Me and Goofy and Maul. I'm a blessed bastard like Quill and your mom. We were sweeping up the hood when they first tried to.
That's a fact, man. We ain't on here trying to disrespect nobody, but spade to spade, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, my top 5, like I say, Tupac, man. Nas. Then I gotta go rest in peace to DMX. Then I gotta go Styles P and Jada, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. These real lyrically spitters. You can't compare no Tekashi 6ix9ine or no Young Thug or no 21 to none of them out this name, bro. You know what I'm saying? So how did he kill hip-hop? Him and Bank just had a regular conversation. You can tell Bank was there for the money, which again, teach his own. They got mad at Kodak Black for doing a song with 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine paid him $1 million. So Kodak did right. We don't know what he paid Black, but Black, a businessman, he just going to get his money. Man, you can tell he didn't want to be there. He was just ready to get his money and get on by that business. But again, Black, if you still standing on the street codes, all money ain't good money. Kodak Black a rapper, that's entertainment. You don't want to sit down with certain people, Black, because you still saying you got, I don't know. But teach his own. But like I say, man, Tekashi ain't exposed nothing, man, but by you know what I mean? But him and the clowns were just like him. It seems like Tekashi is still hurting from what he done. He come in trying to be this big, tough guy gangster now. Y'all forgot? That's how he came in the game with all the colorful teeth in his mouth, hair, run around these real gangsters until shit hit the fan and got real. That's why I say shout at them, put themselves where they at, because they were some real gangsters, real individuals. They supposed to separate the business from the streets, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to like, well, we know this little guy, he playing street, but we know he ain't that. So we're going to lock him in the studio, give him a producer, give him a cameraman, maybe 2 guys for security. That's all he needed around him, lock him in the studio. He don't need to know nothing about what we got going on in the street. If shot at him was who they said he is. Like, and Tekashi was like, well, them guys on investigation for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? By the time I got down with them, well, they was on investigation for 6 years. It mean there wasn't enough evidence to bring them brothers down. In 6 years, they kind of still moving right there. The people can't get enough to stick. But when you come around, you really made them hot. And then y'all forgot, Tekashi, you made that call and try to put a hit on rapper Chief Keef. What got you hot? That could have brought them people.
Take his lick. He take his lick. He don't run from the shame or tell it. He don't run from it. He come out and say, man, I did this. He take his lick like a man, nigga. He don't come back and still try to be a street nigga.
You forgot about that, Tekashi, man. A long time investigation don't mean the indictment coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them guys might have been still moving kind of right, even though they was in the street doing what they were doing. 6 years, them people ain't got enough on the stick until you come around. They start letting you come around to playing gangster. You putting hits on people, making it hot. That's when they came. So come on, man, you got to take accountability. And we believe that's what you always want to be, accepted so bad. You talking about you realer than them. Realer than who? 21 and Young Thug, all y'all the same in a lot of guys' eyes. I'm one of them guys. All y'all the same. Again, I'm not trying to discredit you guys, teach his own. But don't put everybody in a bubble. Some of us real hip-hop heads out here, man, and none of y'all hip-hop in my eyes. None of you. You 21 and ain't got nothing to do with race, bro. We had Cypress Hill back in the day. People would listen to them. It ain't got nothing to do with race, bro. They came in being who they are. You come in faking. We looked at you as a clown. Ronald McDonald. I don't eat McDonald's, bro. That's a fact. Just being real, man. And Charleston, man, you trying to, man, everybody think what you say is true, man. Come on, man. Tekashi did not say nothing to destroy no hip-hop or the black culture, homie. He ain't doing nothing but, basically crying out for help. If you read between the lines, he feel guilty, you know what I mean? He really took accountability of what he done. And you saying that he come out saying that he told the whoop. Again, we never looked at him as a gangster. We knew he would tell. That's why we say shot at them should have knew better. They put themselves there. We agree with Tekashi on that. They real gangsters moving how they were moving. They should knew this kid ain't got nothing to do with what we got going on. Keep him away from that. Or he gonna bury y'all ass. And that's what happened. So, you know what I mean? Tekashi never was looked at as no gangster. By y'all, maybe. So, of course, he gonna admit to what he done. Because he wasn't no gangster. Come on, man. Make it make sense. 21 Savage been lying to y'all from the start. We never looked at him as no hip-hop fan. I ain't never heard none of my guys. I'm from South Carolina. I don't hear nobody from years till 21 came in the game, Young Thug. Nobody riding through playing none of that. So they ain't hip-hop, man. That's just what y'all call hip-hop, bro. Keep that, quit putting everybody in the bubble, man. That's what we saying. We tell the truth while we ain't lying to you, man. Yeah, man, it's a clown show like we say, man. That's all you got to stay strong, focus, and pray it up, and watch y'all follow, man. Please do that. Watch your circle before they hurt you. That's a big old fact. Yeah, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to this video, man. Come hit y'all with a nut in a minute. Oh, yeah.
Right before the summer. I just left for me eating that Benny Hummer. Threesome with 2 twins, I call them Dumb and Dumber. They call my daddy Wood, they call me Spook Lumber. I'm standing with the wood, this the jungle. Strip a bitch's flash, you see her nipples thumping. You trick off with a gnat, I got a Wonder. I'm sipping real drink, you give them by the bundle. Bitches, they get nasty on their private story. I got an early bitch, I hit that bitch.